You've all had your ideas. They have all failed. I am king. Not you! Not you! Not you! Me!
And now, the Black Wrestling Order proudly presents Rookies versus Veterans. Era against era. Who will reign supreme? Promo Series 3. The Earn It Era versus the People's Era. You know what time it is. And what better way to jump in this bitch than to have the man who's undefeated in this? Yes, Rookies versus Veterans, Era versus Era. BWO faithful, it is I, your wrestling professional, the voice of the BWO promo division, and soon to be King in the North. How does that sound, right? Yeah, sounds good. Hashtag DB Greatness, and welcome to Promo Series 3, the Earn It Era taking on the People's Era. And it's going to be a big one. Now, these two are some of the greatest new superstars that have ever come apart in this division. And it started last year when Bobby Miller led a new generation, though he lost to the best generation, which was the Golden Era. But now comes the rise of the Earn It Era, led by one of the most winningest champions that this division has ever seen, and honestly, one of my best friends, because he's amazing just like me, and that's Jay the Menace. It's gonna be a big event, and you know the deal. All day you get the Golden Era, the one who is going in 2-0 in Promo Series. We're gonna be the hosts. We are the vets now. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? But let's go ahead and run down this event because it is going to be epic. Taking on the one and only Sergeant NoDaysOff will be new superstar known as Young Buck Tyler Woodward. Sergeant NoDaysOff is here instead of Apollo Armstrong, and he has been winning ever since he has debuted. But the Young Buck, he is going to be a leader of the new school if I ever have seen one. Also, we will have an epic match as former Promo Division champion Mandish Singh, the Punjabi Papi, is back, and he is taking on one half of the, we're not sure if they're together or not together, Mayhem, but he has going in from big wins and spooky scary, and that is the recently resurrected RAMBOA. And also, the other half of Mayhem will be taking on a man that we have not seen in a bit, but he is here to continue his reign as the Mad King. Yes, former Promo Division Tag Team Champion, former member of the Era of Reality, owner and creator of FTW, and frequent guest, the Mad King Trey Marquise is taking on Undefeated, the man that is no longer silent and continues to run his mouth about my name. Keep my name out your fucking mouth. That's what I gotta say. Don Krypton. And then we go to our big match in the main event as the Iceman. No, sorry. I apologize. It's just, I haven't hosted it a bit, so don't blame me. It is the man who is now the the people's champion, the voice of the people himself, Bobby Miller. He went in last year as the leader of this era and was the only person to win, and he might do it again. But this time, he's got a lot of things that he wants. He has won every title currently in the promo division, but he was sadly betrayed by his partner, Mr. BWO, the world champion, when he cashed in his golden microphone and took Bobby Miller's big win from him after defeating the undefeated Trevor Robinson. So Bobby Miller's going in with a lot of desire. But Bobby Miller did cash in his golden mic and lost to the man that he is facing now, who is, as I said, the winningest Talk Your Shit champion that we have ever seen. He has gone in and debuted his only loss. He rectified, and he has dominated every single match since he has won the Talk Your Shit championship. Now, Bobby Miller was the most epic champion, but now he's going to have to face off against the next one. So who is the greatest Talk Your Shit champion? We will find out tonight in our main event as Jay the Menace, the champion, defending against the voice of the people, the people's champion, Bobby Miller. But no time but the present. We're going to start you off with an epic match with two of probably the greatest characters that this division has ever seen. AT, the power player. He came in, defeated Mr. BWO in his second match at Promo Mania, defeated former Promo Division champion, my Golden Era compadre, Lamar Wallace. AT has gone in and proved himself worthy of this division. Now, he's gone on a bit of a losing streak. It happens to the best of us, but can AT redeem himself? But he is facing off with a man who is known as a different breed, so this is going to be a tough battle if I've ever seen it. This man is a former tag team champion. He started off at the bottom and he rose and created a character for himself. He was probably one of the best new superstars, the young guy last year in this competition. But now he is firmly set in place his role as that guy who is just a different breed. And I'm talking about Vagabond. But can AT redeem himself, or can Vagabond further prove why he is known as the next best thing or a different breed? I don't know. I'm tired of talking, but I want to see it go down. So for old time's sake, because you know I do it better than everybody else, let's do the damn thing. Opening Promo Series 3, AT the Power Player versus a different breed Vagabond. Send it to the action.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Vagabond Show, where everything is always on and slightly off. Today I'm going one-on-one against everybody's favorite little power player, AT. What really makes a power player? Successful or not, trying to assert dominance, influence, or power over a group. Unfortunately, I don't see you as a power player. You didn't really make any power plays that were successful. These were attempts, good attempts, but futile. If anything, the only person that has made successful power plays is Mr. BWO. Because in a single night, he became tag team champion. He became tag team champion, and then in that same night, cashed in on his own friend and took the world title from him. Bobby still ain't the same. Damn, that's a hell of a power play. Something I would do. But you tried to make more power plays. Even after all this time, even after all the failures that have piled up high. And you're probably going to snap on me, probably going to take me to the Twilight Zone, probably going to do that whole red light thing. In fact, let me do that red light thing. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
See, this is what I've been talking about from day one, folks. This is what I've been talking about. This is the craziness that's been plaguing BWO as a whole. People getting run over, people getting jumped, people getting their souls snatched. Don't be like this guy. Don't go off the deep end. This is not how you make money. This is not how you boost ratings. The scary part is, I don't think he's gonna be able to snap out of that crazy state. Look at him.
See how easy that was? That was very easy to do. Especially when you're dealing with people like AT, the power player. Because in his head, he wants to do the power play, but every time he goes up to bat, he fumbles. Every time he goes up to bat to do a beautiful power play, he trips over his own feet. He is his own worst enemy. You look the way he dresses. That's not good. No wonder you're going crazy. You don't know what you want to be. Whether you want to be CM Bum over here or bad and bougie Mr. BWO himself. He doesn't know where he wants to be. That's why he dresses funny. And it is unfortunate that I have to hand you this apple on a silver platter. Because unlike you, I take accountability for my losses. Unlike you, the bounce back for me when I lose is real. More real than you ever snapping. More real than you ever shooting your shot at a title opportunity because you fumble the bag. You blow up all over the launch pad. Because your snapping is temporary. Mine is forever eternal. Because those who I snap on, they end up in ditches. Because power plays are temporary. Mayhem is forever.
Vagabond, vagabond, vagabond. You weird son of a bitch. I don't know who booked this, and I hate the fact that they did. This isn't a dream match to me. It's a fucking chore. So I hope that you look at this match as a AT. I hope that you look at this match as a
Come on, let me
No.
I want to see
You did it last time.
Yeah, but that was...
Yeah, but see, last time you lost the match, so it's my turn. No. Hi, Vagabond, it's me, Mr. Hypnotic. Well, I think what AT was trying to say is, I hope that you look at this match as a privilege. A privilege because AT is one of the best rookies in the division as well as one of the most elite stars. What is elite? Well, according to Webster, an elite is a select group that is superior in terms of abilities or qualities to the rest of the group or society. So if we're elite, what does that make you? Because we're clearly not in the same class. We're not the same anything. Well, maybe there are some similarities. What are they? Oh, the weird. You know, I have the whole ow, and the whole look into my eyes. And then you got the whole I am the Vagabond. I'm the devil. But what is a vagabond anyway? According to Webster, a vagabond is a person who wanders from place to place without a home or a job. Well, according to me, that's just sad, Vaggie. But so would Brad. I mean, you've been wandering like a true vagabond trying to find your place in the division for a while now. And truth be told, you're one of the reasons why the division got better in the first place. But with this new world of rookies, the division has gotten better without you. And unfortunately, you do not belong. And honestly, I think there are only two reasons why they even made this match in the first place. Because one, the veterans who are relevant were not available, so they chose you. And two, they have taken pity on AT. Because he's been on quite the losing streak and they wanted to feed you. They wanted to feed you to the beast. Let's be real. I've been on quite the losing streak recently. But even when I'm losing, I'm still winning. I'm still setting standards. I'm still setting trends. I have one of the highest overall scores in the division because I give you quality shit. Me, along with David Menace, we have the highest rated match of all time because we give you quality shit. You are looking at one of the greatest promoters of all time. You know what that means? It means that my worst is still better than your fucking best. So Vagabond, I hope you really take advantage of this opportunity because I have a reputation for making my opponents step they shit up. So you better not be predictable. You better do something different. Prove us wrong. Because Vagabond, this is the only opportunity that you're gonna get from me. Take that as you will. Oh, and for Christ's sakes, stop doing those fucking portrait mode videos. I better not ever see that shit again. And by the way, delegation, we accept. Woo!
What? Whoa! What was that? Oh my god. Now that is how you start off the show. AT with a power player win, and it's official. He has joined the delegation. We are going to, okay, we're on track to be the greatest faction that has ever seen. I'm just very excited. I'm going to talk to Tuck about this. We got to go over game plans. AT, a member of the delegation, and going in with a big win against the Vagabond. That's just, I just say, this is like Christmas. This is why Promo Series 3 is a great thing, and the Earner era already starting off the night with one big win. But let's keep on the track. Now, sadly, Mitch, former Promo Division champion, Donald Mitchell, DM Mitchell, will not be a part of this event, but we are sending our props to our boy who was always Golden Era till the day we die, and that's just real. So, I'm going to go ahead and introduce this next match. Now, one half, you got the Mad King Trey Marquise, former Promo Division Tag Team Champion, member of Era of Reality, owner of FTW. He has done well in his other leagues, and now he is trying his best to make a place in the Promo Division. Sadly, he's coming off a loss against Tyler Drummond, an unsanctioned match, so it will not go on the record, but this is the time to really redeem yourself in Promo Series and really put a place for the People's Era, because right now they're going in 1-0. But on the other half, you got Don Krypton. Let me try to say something nice. He doesn't watch the fucking show, so he doesn't know sorry. All right, be professional, DB. Yes, Don Krypton, he's undefeated right now in promo competition. Yeah, and that's it. I got nothing else to say about this guy. But let's go ahead and get to the match because this is great and I'm excited to be here. Anyway, Mad King Trey Marquise versus Don Krypton. Send it to the action.
Dear Don, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. But I shouldn't be surprised because you don't talk. You know what? I'm not rapping this. In all honesty, I don't even know what language your mute ass understands. I get that your subtitles are in English, but even your racially ambiguous Silent Bob looking ass got Google Translate. Your whole gimmick is observably stupid. For someone who never speaks, why does your mouth hang open? What's even with the mime routine? It was fun at first, but now it's just lowered expectations. You pose as if you're some sort of silent killer, but why don't you admit that your silence came from glizzy bruises? I mean, really, my guy, try smaller bites. The silent act would probably be cool if it wasn't done better 100 times already. Wile E. Coyote was a genius. Snake Eyes was a ninja. Tyrant from Resident Evil could at least win a fight. This should have been a day off for me, and I guess in some ways it is. Michael Myers had a 4-decade career. I'ma end your bullshit in that many minutes. Of all the mute characters you could have taken inspiration from, you should have picked Jerry Mouse. At least he could get away from his predator. Don, I'm sorry. You should have never been put in this position. BWO put you in a verbal shootout, but you're ill-equipped. I'm blessed with 50 caliber rounds, and you're obviously shooting blanks. You got the 80s tough guy routine down, imposing figure, dark glasses, but your name, Don Krypton, is 70% weakness. You're like a cooking tutorial on OnlyFans. This place isn't for you. So step off the stage quietly. That shouldn't be a problem for you. You're out of your depth. You're out of your league. In this kind of a battle, you out in outer space. And you know what they say about outer space. In space, no one can hear you scream. And Don Krypton, nobody gives a fuck if you bleed. And verbally, I'm gonna leave you bleeding. I'm done playing the nice guy routine because you want to be a gimmick promo artist. At the end of the day, that gimmick is whack. You talking about you'll speak under 3 circumstances? None of those things are gonna happen. And that makes sense because that's probably what you want. You don't want a world championship. You don't want to talk your shit title shot because you're gonna get exposed. Let's be serious. How far did you really think this was gonna go? How far did you think being the quiet guy was gonna work in a promo league? Because your whole gimmick is spoiled milk. Your whole gimmick is moldy bread. It's old, it's tired, nobody wants it. And you need to consider this mercy killing a favor. You need to think about this as a gift that I'm giving you. I'm letting you go out on PromoSeries. And I'm taking that bullshit silent stuff behind the barn to shoot it. And I'm going to use a silencer because it's only fitting. Don Krypton? Nah, that's your old name. From here on out, you're just fucking done.
Tuck lied to me and told me I got to see Black Star this weekend. Black Star was last weekend on SNL. Black Star is one of my favorite groups. And then he told me it was Dee Dee Ray. And then he tells me no. I have to deal with you, the Mad King. My disappointment is immeasurable, but I guess we'll have to look at some tape at you as well, shall we? Well, someone doesn't watch the product. As long as I've been in this BWO, you have been a disappointment. That battle last week, you thought you were gonna come back and just snap a dub like that? No. Unfortunately, you really need to step your game up in quite a bit. Like, I like your performance, I like your shows, I like everything that you do, but as a competitor, you are sorely lacking. Let's take a look at some things, shall we?
I hope you get sickle cell.
Not very good, whatsoever. Now, my issue with you is the fact that you were part of this era of reality, so you were fortunate enough to duck Mayhem the first time around. However, since you are up against me now, I will have no such niceties. See, what's going to happen is I am going to be the one who cleanses this BWO. And as a cleanser, I must first get rid of the monarchies, the establishment. And the first one I got rid of was King Hezekiah. And now I get rid of the Mad King. Now, the Mad King, what does that even mean? What are you the king of? King of the classroom? King of 20 pixels? Not good. What is your name? Is it this? Or are you someone more like this?
Trey sucks.
I couldn't tell you. What comes to my mind of a mad king is one of King Nebuchadnezzar, a story of a man who took over many of different things, including God's people. Therefore, he was subject to God's wrath. You, unfortunately, have the issue of going up against the devil's advocate. Now, what happened to Nebuchadnezzar in God's wrath? As a mad king, he went out in the field and ate grass for 7 years. You? You will continue to be at the bottom of the rankings while I continue to climb. This is nothing more than a mere footstool for me, a step. And you are on your way out. Oh, and yes, Mayhem is forever.
Yes, y'all. What's up? It's your boy, the promo devil himself, HNIC, the host of Too Hot to Handle, the hottest podcast in BWO. I know you've been asking, people have been wondering, when's it coming back? Well, I'll bring it back when I think y'all motherfuckers deserve it. But we ain't here for that. We here because it's promo series. Yes. And I'm a promo series vet. Been there, done that. Great matchups. Wins, losses, don't matter. But in this series, promo series 2022, we got the young beady, but no, we ain't talking about G-Unit. We talking about London's young buck, my promo nephew. Yes, my promo nephew, you heard me. And then he's taking on Apollo, the little engine that kept chugging, taking L after L after L, and he finally got one. Let's see if he can get one on the big stage of promo series against the young buck. Fellas, do your thing. Let's go down to the action.
Sergeant NoDaysOff stepping in for Apollo. And Apollo, being named as the sun god, well, in the absence of the sun, there are dark times upon us. Now, our opponent today is, what's his name? Adolescent male deer or young dollar, whatever your name is. So I would call you a maggot, but a maggot's not fitting, seeing as how you look like the fat that James Corden and Star Jones lost was put together, and like Wonder Woman's origins, Buddha breathed life into you and brought you to life as a real life baby. So I guess more fitting would be to call you a caterpillar. Yeah, you see, it's also fitting because caterpillars become butterflies, and people don't know this about butterflies. Butterflies eat shit. You regurgitate shit, so therefore it's fitting. Now, I've heard you talk a lot of shit about becoming the Talk Yo Shit champion. Now, you regurgitate shit. Take that shit that you regurgitate, go look in the dictionary right above syphilis, and you'll find more shit. And that's the closest to the Talk Your Shit championship that you are going to get. I guess you feel good because you found your voice now, because you found out you were half black. That's fucking great. You want some watermelon, fried chicken, grape soda with that? Being half black in my military means just as much as the fucking potato salad. It don't mean jack shit. Listen here, Buck, Bucky, Bucko, Buckingham, whatever the fuck your name is, it don't really matter. You are another one of these Gen Z babies. Not Gen Z because of whatever the fuck Gen Z means, because you're another Gen Z baby who comes in here and thinks that you can jump in front of the line and just, you want to challenge for the Talk Yo Sh championship. It don't work like that. Now, I know in your day you probably skipped plenty of lunch lines, and for your efforts, here's a brownie. That's all you're going to get. Because here, this ain't the lunch line, buddy. You ain't skipping this line. You got to go through me before you get to even get a chance to sniff the Talk Your Shit championship. And it don't smell like cornbread and greens. I'll go ahead and tell you that now. Once again, let me educate y'all. A comes way before Z.
You know what, Apollo? I think about it, and really, you're not worth my time. I think about it, and I really think you're not worth my time, but I'm doing this for PromoSeries. I'm doing this for Team Earn It. I'm doing this for Jada Menace. I'm doing it for Don Krypton. I'm doing it for RAMBOA. I'm doing it for AT Power Player. And more importantly, I'm doing it for myself. I'm doing it for myself because, Apollo, you don't understand what's going on around here. I'm cracking top 5. I'm the best rookie here. I'm the best rookie that's been around here for 6 fucking months, Apollo. 6 months and I'm already in the top 10. You'd think, oh no, he's going to be all the way down here. He's going to be bottom of the barrel. But I'm not. I'm not bottom of the barrel, am I? I'm actually top tier. I'm one of the top guys in the BWO. And what are you, Apollo? You're down here. You're here. You're the guy that thinks, I can measure up to you, young buck. Oh, I could definitely measure up to you. I could definitely get to the top. But you can't. You can't get to the top of the mountain because I'm one of the guys that's going to be towering over you. I'm one of the guys that's going to be towering over you while I still ascend, while I get to #1 contenderships, when I get to another Talk Your Shit championship match. And you're going to be down here going, oh, I could have been there. I really could have been there, but you can't. You can't do it no more. Apollo, you're the definition of the BWO retirement home. You're the definition of the one guy that should be losing his spot immediately. There should be never should have been picked for the team retirement home. He should have never been picked for Team Old School. But Bobby Miller and his infinite wisdom thought, we actually need the old guy. We actually need a veteran. Oh no. Oh, Bobby, you're just as delusional as Apollo, as Gas, as everyone in the BWO. You're all fucking delusional to what is really happening. Oh. And what is really happening is Team Earn It is surpassing everyone. In the short time that we have been around, Team Earn It has surpassed you in talent, has surpassed you in promos, has surpassed you in unity, and bigging people up. And you, Apollo, aren't no Sergeant Days Off. You're just a guy that needs to take a permanent break.
BWO Universe, what's up, baby? BWO Faithful, it's been a minute. I missed you too. You already know who it is. It is yours truly. It's the commish. It's Tuck coming to you for one of our very, very important. This is 3P of PromoSeries. You already can tell by this point from those who have been on the hosting. It's the golden era, baby. So you heard from DB, you heard from the HNIC. Now you get to hear from yours truly. Now, if you've been paying attention, there's been a little bits of history here and there between everyone that's involved. on hosting the matchups. And for me, man, this one, I got a little bit of history. So I have the honor of being a team player, if you will. That has been my entire MO this entire tenure that I've had in the BWO promo division. And the next two competitors, one is seeming to be a team player, and one is really he's been a forefront of creating teams, but he's on the team of old school. It's gonna be really great. So ladies and gentlemen, my former tag team partner Mandish will represent the People's Era and face off against one who I don't know why he's still saying mean things about me. I've been nothing but cordial, but one RAMBOA, I'm sick of you, sick and tired of you. I hope you lose tonight, but we're gonna see who's gonna win between RAMBOA and Dish. So let's send it to the action.
Hey, full disclosure, guys, I was supposed to have a match today for PromoSeries against hot newcomer RAMBOA, actually, but you know what? I decided to forfeit it because if there's one thing that Dish loves more than doing a promo competition, it's actually supporting the kids, and because Dish loves the kids. And our very own RAMBOA is about to put on a musical performance for the history books. I had to buy my ticket off of Bones, okay? He sold it to me for 12 easy payments of $19.99, but it's going to be worth it. I mean, I heard this guy's got the gift of the gab. All right, so I'm going to chill back and I'm going to watch the show.
It's killer. Ooty fruity tooty ooty as I usually do. Flammity bamity Stewie Magoo.
Joseph RAMBOA, pleasure to finally meet you face to face, okay? The Punjabi Papi has been dying for this conversation. Now, I'm not going to be one of those old heads that just hates on the younger crowd just because they're just newer and, you know, they don't really make sense to me because I don't know what the fuck yeet means anymore or what the hell ASL means or whatever, you know, okay? I am not going to be that guy. I promise you, I'm not going to be that guy. But, I'm going to be honest, you youngsters, you talk a lot and nobody talks more than you, Joseph. Now, I gotta admit, the way you have a little bit of a word flow, very creative. You do have that gift of the gab. It's great to listen to if I need to knock out. If I need to get some sleeps in, I'm just gonna say, you know what? Let me pull up a Joey RAMBOA video. Here we are, man. Here you are trying to make a name for yourself. You're trying to do the same story that's been done a million times. You and a buddy of yours, you want to come in here, you want to cause some chaos, some mayhem, and you think that's the way that we're going to go. We're going to go straight for the heavy hitters. You know, we're going to go for the Tucks and the Bones and the Hezekiahs and everybody else, and anybody else who wants to get in the way. But it's interesting. It's like, how many times does that actually work? How many times does that actually successfully work for you in your favor? I have a list of all the accomplishments that you've done in this year since you've been here, okay? That's it. That's all you got. Nothing! Now, just like this piece of art right behind me, okay? When you get older, you start to look at art differently, okay? From afar, it looks like, oh, this is really beautiful. You're like, wow, this is so nice and abstract. But then when you start looking at it up close and personal, you're like, what the fuck am I looking at? So many different things going on. Nothing really makes sense. That's exactly how I feel watching one of your promos, RAMBOA. All right? And I don't know who told you this idea that you could just come in here and make a name for yourself just because you got a group with you, okay? It's been done before a million times. Your real problem is that you didn't actually come to somebody like me or anybody else in the division that could actually elevate you guys. You guys thought you could do it yourself. You gotta pay your respect to the elders. And I have to pay my respect to the ones that laid the foundation for us. It's a cycle. It's a life cycle. You don't know that right now. You cannot skip the life cycle, okay? A tadpole does not eat a shark on the first day. Your time's not right now, RAMBOA. And I hope the next time we meet, our matchup is actually going to be for the grandest title of them all, for the biggest stage, because I see all this potential. But it's not right now.
Then Now. Forever. Mayhem.
Good night. Love you.
What it do, Punjabi? From now on, I'm your Papi. Once I'm done with this round, you'll need therapy, just like Bobby. You'll need a new hobby. I murder ink like Earth Gotti. I'm the cream of the crop. I'm creating your Rocky. That means you're a has-been. Genie shaped Aladdin. You're a step to my ladder. You're a joke that don't matter. You're a poor man's comic, which honestly is ironic, cause you haven't been funny since you and Tuck were manconic. You must be on that chronic. You can't do what I do. Don't get all explosive around your erroneous crew, shaped like felonious grew. I get despicable too, it's inexplicable. Your success in the past, but just like Tuck, you're stuck just sucking some ass. How much ass can these has-beens suck? Cause these has-beens do suck ass, Mandish, can you eat what you dish though? Everybody know you're the BWO's disco inferno. That's no diss though, it's just clip notes. No stiff blows, just poon jabs, no uppercuts. Your dad jokes are just a sucker punch. Kiss my ass, pucker up, no tucker up. Buttercup, cherish that like my spooky cup. Thanks for paving that way up, but we're off-road with these pickup trucks. That means I did it my way. That's mayhem in broad day. The ambiance is turbulence. Leave you in an ambulance, knocked out without Ambien. Death to a second former champion. Admittedly, when I summoned the ghost, my intent was never to bury you. Just wanted to make a small statement. See, I'm serious when I say that you're a has-been. You're a thing of the past, Dish. Your time has come, your time has gone. It's Mayhem's time now. And I don't care too much about blowing you out of the waters. You see, wins and losses to RAMBOA come second to three things: Don Krypton, Mayhem, and revenge. And perhaps to this point, that's been my flaw. It seems to be the catalyst to why DB's upset with me. I didn't mention him back in Game Over, which has created all the controversy that has followed me since. So, you are a former champion, former tag team champion, former world champion, and these are things that I aspire for Don Krypton and Mayhem. So I'll keep it short and sweet. I extend an olive branch. And how about you join Mayhem, Dish?
What does it mean to be the one? What does it mean to be the leader of a generation? What does it mean to be the highlight every night? To have the spotlight on you and your peers look up to you as the answer to the problem? What does it mean to lay out the foundation for what comes next? I have answered these questions with my own skill, my own ability. When I made the golden era, I shook the very foundation of what the BWO was. But now, it's not about me. I'm not in PromoSeries. I'm not attacking the older generation. I am not the defending generation. Now I'm the spectating generation. I now watch the fruit of my labor as these two young, strong men defend their eras. I now watch my direct descendant, Bobby Miller, the only man on his team who got a win last promo series by beating me. Bobby Miller, a former TYS champion, former tag champion, I believe, with IC. I don't know if they're still together, but also a former BWO promo division champion. A man who has technically done it all. Very talented, very passionate, very creative. His creativity is deadly. Sharper than any blade that you can think of. Because the mind is stronger than any blade you can make. Against Jay the Menace. The Menace of society. The man who came from his generation and jumped on a rocket ship and headed straight to the stars. Here to cause as much chaos and mayhem he can possibly think of. And then add a bit more to it. He is now the current TYS champion. That belt is the one thing they have in common. Because when they both came to Promo Series their first time, they were both TYS champion. So now it's time to see which one of these two can truly ascend. Which one can break the barrier, can break through the pressure of being the one to make sure that everyone remembers without a shadow of a doubt that regardless of era, regardless of generation, regardless of all the nonsense and BS that they've had to go through this entire year, regardless of all the rumors, all the lies, all the hype, all the bullshit, all of the speculation, that they can, in fact, be the one to transcend not just their generation, but any generation that challenges them. Who will be the one to reignite the flame of competition and strike when it's hot and achieve the victory that everyone so desperately craves? Who will be the man that challenges myth and becomes a legend? See, right now, this is the type of match where kings challenge gods and kill dreams and transcend humanity, transcend legend, and enter the apex of the BWO legacy. Bobby Miller, Jay the Menace, the voice of the people versus the menace to society. Who will rise? This is the Promo Series main event you've all been waiting for. Now it is time. The fighting spirits collide here. Two men walk in, one survive. This is Promo Series.
Jay, good to see you, man. The voice of the people is hoping that you're having a tremendous day, and I'm actually excited for our friendly competition today. I mean, I know our last battle had some discrepancies, but, you know, that's all behind me. I'm in a different mindset now, and I want to spread positivity, and I just want to congratulate you on what you're doing, man. You're out here having an amazing run, beating former champions and Mount Rushmore candidates, man. You're having one of the best runs I've ever seen from a rookie in the BWO. And, you know, there's nothing negative that I can say right about now. I just see amazing things in your immediate future, man.
Fuck this positivity shit. Let me at this nigga. I've been itching at this shit ever since our last fucking battle, which was fucked up by the promo committee since you got an extra 2-minute advantage. But we're on an even playing field now, so I'm finna talk to your overrated dumbass real quick. Now, I managed to go back to our last battle and watch that shit, and I got even more pissed off because your goofy ass won with an extra 2-minute advantage, and you managed not to say shit. I swear to God, I tried to find something from that promo to rebuttal, but it was all fucking filler. Something that you knew new niggas do a lot of in your promos nowadays. But, there was one thing that I managed to find that grinded my gears. You had the nerve to fucking say,
try to show up now that the TYS title is living a better life. Like
a better life, huh? Well, explain this to me. How can the title have a better life when outside of that initial gauntlet performance, you have done nothing memorable or noteworthy as champion in your entire fucking run? See, let me let you in on a little secret with this GOAT talk, young nigga. You see, you did exactly what the title was set out to do. You know, it's a mid-card title with good mid-card feuds to set the tone for the main event. But nigga, when I was TYS champion, I was the fucking main event. Who do you think made the TYS championship so big that niggas was literally debating on whether or not it was the top championship in the division? Me, nigga, not you. Who won feud of the year based off a TYS championship feud? Me, nigga, not you. Who gave you niggas the first ever perfect match in BWO history from a TYS championship feud? Me, nigga, not you. Who made the title so big that it branded its own pay-per-view? And 3 separate niggas at one time gunned for my head for the fucking championship at the fucking main event. Not one by one, 3 niggas at the same time, and I still beheaded all of them niggas and became victorious. Me, nigga, not you. So before you get your panties in a fucking bunch about this GOAT shit and who's the GOAT, remember, do something, accomplish something, make the shit noteworthy first before you come in my head. So what else do you got to say now, nigga? Oh, I beat you when you tried to cash in and then you let Sketch cash in and make you look like a bitch and da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, let me shut that shit down real quick, nigga. How the fuck you gonna talk shit from outside of the club when you haven't even pulled into the parking lot, bitch? So, when you actually accomplish what the fuck I accomplished and do it fucking better, you don't have shit to say to me. Ain't shit that you can say that can faze me, nigga. You think the little hits that you do to these niggas is gonna faze me, nigga? Huh, nigga? The answer is no, Jay. No.
No. Sorry, Jay, man. I hope nothing happened. I just kind of got lost in my thoughts and blacked out for a minute. I hope nothing happened that broke you down, man. Like I said, you're doing great, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Nothing but peace, love, and prosperity, man. Fuck.
Next time, please.
Dear Diary, it's me again, Bobby Miller. You can tell because I'm in front of my shower curtain, and you could also tell from my prepubescent voice. I can't believe I have to face Jay the Menace. Jay, what are you doing here? Why do you have a bat?
I'm not in the right mental state to defend this title, which is why the last sequence ended so abruptly. But Bobby, I promised you a title shot, and even though the council gave me every opportunity to gracefully bow out, I didn't take it. I just suffered a loss very recently. I lost a really close friend, somebody I loved, somebody I cared about deeply, which is why this may not be the same Menace quality that the BWO's grown used to. Unfortunately, they're going to have to watch me wrestle with my own thoughts. But I'm still going to deliver my promo. Absolutely. I wouldn't dare not. Bobby, we needed to have this match. See, because you had been going around and telling people you were the greatest talk your shit champion in BWO history. Bobby. I'm better than you. I'm better than you at this. You were the first person to win the title, which is dope, but I was the first person to make the title important. You called my beautiful TYS title Roxy Reynolds. First things first, these niggas in the BWO don't watch black porn. How could you compare my title to a porn star? Bobby, you have got some porn star qualities, though. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, let's look at it like this. Every time you hit the record button, you fucking suck. Didn't we all watch Mr. BWO fuck you live at Promo Slam?
By the way, how does a nigga lose 3 matches involving the gold mic in a row?
That's why I know you're gonna choke. You're gonna choke in this match. Because you have been very unimpressive since coming back.
At least when I use my own personal life shit, I at least do it fucking good. You did it and won a title and then immediately fucking lost it.
You need the TYS title just to be remembered.
Nigga, you need this, not me.
I had to sit down and talk to myself and pretend to talk to you because, Bobby, that's the thing. What you don't get is this right now, this face-to-face between me and myself. This is the only nigga in the BWO that can beat me.
Now, Bobby, thank you. Thank you for this match, but just know that you are still the same man just because you're no longer sitting in front of the shower curtain in your bathroom doing your promos, just because you moved to the front door outside of whatever group home you're currently living in and pretending to be positive. Nothing about you has changed, but one thing that is constant about me, the most absolute man in the BWO, it's that I am still the champ. Now, stay tuned for PDL this week because me and Cassie have something very important to tell you niggas.
What? We got a new champion. Oh my God. I didn't think it could be done, but in the closest match I think that we have ever seen that has not been a tie, the TYS champion, Jay the Menace, was just defeated by the voice of the people, the people's champ, and I don't know what the hell you are now, but that, wow. I gotta give props to you, but Bobby Miller has ended the night in victory. He is undefeated at PromoSeries. But we got to talk to the real winners. The Earn It Era, 3-2. They are now this year's best era. It will never be the golden era, but they have gone in and defeated 3 out of 2 opponents. Congratulations to Mandish, Singh, and to Bobby Miller, and thank you so much to everyone that participated tonight. This is why this is one of the best events of the year. The delegation is disappointed that we lost the TYS championship, but don't worry. I was listening to Hezekiah talk tonight, and he was talking about, really proving yourself to be the top, and the thing that I want the most, I'm coming for it. December 17th, better watch out. Mr. BWO, I'm taking the BWO World Heavyweight Championship. It is the thing that I've wanted for my whole career. I've dominated hosting. I've dominated being a superstar. And now I will take that title. It will be mine. So you better watch out. But that's not about me. It's about PromoSeries. Congratulations to everyone being a part, and a special thanks to the Golden Era members, Hezekiah, Littlejohn, HNIC, Lamar, Wallace, and Tuck. And of course, Mitch, you're still our boy, but we dominated hosting just as much as the Era's dominated competition. You know the deal. Subscribe to the YouTube page, BWO Promo Division, and the Facebook page so you can see everything that we got going on. Weekly PDLs like the Altar Call is coming back with Bones, Godmo Bones, amazing segment. And of course, you can watch all the previous episodes and premium promo events that we have, including Spooky Scary, the soon to come Better Watch Out, previous promo series, and of course the biggest event of the year, Promo Mania. I don't know about you guys, but I am tired and exhausted. It has been an epic night of competition. And you know the deal. It's great to be back hosting, but it's time for Daddy to get back to work. I'll see you soon. And with that being said, I'm DB Greatness, and you have a wonderful night.